Hi everyone, Geraldine here again. Welcome to video number 2. This is going to achieve your perfect complexion. Thing I do. So the Boss Pro. This is my foundation primer. It is a silky primer. It helps to smooth the skin, so your foundation goes on smoother. Helps it stay on all day. Really, you just need about one pump. Yeah, one pump's plenty. With Lancôme products, a little bit goes a long way. And then I like to pat it into my skin like a skincare. I like to make sure I really get underneath my eyes. So since I have freckles, I do like to cover them, but it takes a little bit more for me to cover everything. But with Lancôme, it doesn't take as much. I use Teint Idole Ultra. My color is the 90, so I am the lightest shade there is. 2 pumps is usually what I do. Usually that's more than enough. So I'm just gonna, you can see that's just 1 pump, and then 2. And then here lately, I like to let it sit on my skin for a little bit, and I'll actually dot it on. As you can see, this is well loved. My Teint Idole Ultra Cushion, once again, I'm a 90 in this, but I'm just going to take the applicator right now, and I use it to just really press it into the skin. Of course, Teint Idole Ultra is a full coverage matte finish foundation, all day wear, oil free and transfer free. So pretty much after I apply my makeup, the only thing I ever touch up throughout the day is my lipstick, and that's after I eat. So on top of that, since it's summer, I do like to have something that has a little bit more SPF. So I do take my cushion foundation and I put just a little bit on top because I have SPF 50 in it. And then it'll give me just a little bit more extra coverage as well. Of course, once I put on my concealer and all that, I mean, that will cover everything else. And I also use the Teint Idole Ultra Maximum Coverage Concealer, which I absolutely love this concealer. It's new. It hasn't even been out a year. I think it came out in April, I believe it came out. That foundation just takes a little bit. It does not take much. I've just fallen in love with this applicator. I love this cushion applicator. It's so soft and it really blends the foundation into the skin beautifully. A little bit more on the nose. Well, not really gonna worry too much about that because concealer will get that. Concealer. Next, Teint Idole Ultra Camouflage Concealer. Let's get in the 90. So you just need a little bit. This one doesn't take much. It is a thicker concealer, with it being the maximum coverage. If you do have issues with discoloration, they actually have concealers in this line that are for discolorations, which is really cool. Once again, you're going to find I love to use my fingers to apply my makeup, especially my concealer, because it just really gets it into the skin and blends it in so nice and easy. I mean, already look at the difference. And I've hardly even put my finger in this stuff. And look how much that covered. I mean, that got everything else. So when it comes to your foundation, I mean, you can get a foundation that says full coverage, but pretty much your foundation is just used as a base. It's going to even out your skin tone, which is mainly what a foundation is going to do. Your concealer is what's going to cover anything else that you want covered. So you want to make sure that you get the right concealer for you. We actually have 3 different concealers. We have the Teint Idole Ultra, which is the maximum coverage. We have the Complexion, which is a light diffusing hydrating concealer. I love that one as well, but unfortunately I'm a little too pale even for the lighter shade right now, which is crazy. And then we have the Finistairs, I think I'm saying that right, concealer, and it's a waterproof under eye concealer that's anti-creasing. So I have a lot of people that like to use that concealer to double it as an eyeshadow primer, which works great for that. But the brush I just used was Lancôme brush number 7, which is considered a precision cheek brush. I call it my buffing brush because I love to use it to buff my makeup into the skin. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do my powder. Oh, by the way, guys, look at how much concealer I still have on my hand, which that's going to come in later in videos later on. It's going to be my absolute powder. This is my all-over powder. It's a smoothing and perfecting powder that has vitamin E in it. This powder also doubles as my highlighter. Yes, I'm using my buffing brush, or my precision cheek brush, to put my powder on. I just love how it pushes the products into the skin. And it really helps to keep any excess products off. So you only have to do it one time. So next we're going to take our bronzer. Mine is Lancôme's Lumier. This one is well loved. I've had it for almost a year, and look how I've like barely used this. That's a little bit of my foundation right there. Then I like to use, let's see, this is the blending Lancôme brush number 25. So I like this one to use for my bronzer, for my contour. Alright, next I'm going to take Lancôme's Pink Fling blush. This is one that I got in free gift. Love this blush. Just add a bit of powder on top. Really blend the blush in a little bit more, because this blush is highly pigmented. Alright, so there's our perfect complexion. Now, without talking and everything, it usually takes me about 7 minutes to do my full complexion. Alright, so y'all stay tuned. Video number 3 will be up shortly, and it's going to go over eyes. Bye!